Hello everybody and welcome back to a new weekly reading vlog. I decided to change around when I film and when I upload my weekly reading vlogs. I think instead of doing it from Sunday to Saturday, I'll do it from Monday to Sunday because it makes sense. It's like, you know, it's the whole week. It's a Monday to Sunday. I think I've decided to do that because last week's reading vlog, if you saw it, I didn't film anything on Sunday because that weekend, or the weekend just gone, or basically this weekend, I've had uni friends down and I just basically didn't really film anything at all, and I didn't really have the time to upload on Sunday, so I decided to upload it today, which is Monday. So that's why I'm kind of changing it, because it just makes sense. This whole weekend I have not really watched any booktube videos. I have not read. I haven't really done anything to do with the booktube community and stuff like that, just because I've just been out and having fun with my friends. I kind of need to get back into the swing in that. It's stressing me out because I've got loads of reading to do to get all the books I need to complete from Newt's readathon, and just kind of getting back into that old routine is just low-key stressing me out. It shouldn't, but it is. If I look a bit dead and off to right now, it's just because I haven't bothered to sort this out before I film. I feel like this is a really weird start to a weekly reading vlog. I just don't feel like I really ever start my reading vlogs like this, but I always start them a bit more happier. Genuinely, I'm blanking on everything that's happening this week. I don't think there's much going on, so this could again be a really bad, boring, short vlog, and I apologise for that. I feel like this is my brand. Weekly reading vlogs where nothing happens and you get bored by 2 minutes in and you click off. This is one of the weeks where I don't even really have anything going on the weekend. I didn't wrap up last week's reading vlog because I didn't have time, and I'm not going to bother to do that now because I don't see the point. My whole plans for reading this week is just to get the 3 books I'm currently reading read for the Newts, which is Shatter Me, The Diary of a Young Girl, and Reasons to Stay Alive. I just need to get those books done. That finishes on Saturday, so on Sunday I will be starting new books for the other readathon that I'm doing at the beginning of September. I don't think I'm going to force myself to film anything if not much is going on. If I'm stressed as well, I don't think I'm going to film, so this could be one of those vlogs where I might not film for a couple of days. Anyway, I will see you guys later.
The pandemonium thingy is a top priority, absolutely. You'd better tell Benedict Lightwood too, said Will. You know how he is.
Hello everybody, it is Tuesday. I'm in a lot better mood today. I'm literally just sitting here eating some Honey Nut cornflakes because I'm hungry and it's not lunchtime yet. I just got back from the gym, hence the reason why I'm hungry. I probably shouldn't eat that when I'm like trying to film because A, it's crunchy, and B, I can't eat when I'm trying to film. I got book mail again because nobody can stop me. I literally got back from the gym, found that the mail people left a note being like, we just left this with your neighbour, and I was like, damn it, I missed them. Went over to my neighbour, they're like, yeah, they dropped this around 5 minutes ago. So if they'd come 5 minutes later, I wouldn't have had to go around to my neighbour. I'm gonna have to cut into it because for some reason they've sellotaped it. So I've got my trusty scissors. I'm not going to do a Casey Neistat and do it with a knife because I don't trust myself. I want to do the normal rippy thing, but I'm not going to be able to do that. I don't know. That's the side that I've cut. I feel like this is the most elaborate, lengthened out unboxing. Well, I've had to do that. Work with me here. There we go. First of all, we've got one of these they've been doing these bookmarks. This one says, I'm reading from cover to cover, it takes pages. I like that. They're so bright and so pretty and I'm so excited. So the first book that we have is Opposite of Always by Justin A. Reynolds. This was the book that I had ordered to read for the Contemporary-a-thon, but obviously now I'm not doing the Contemporary-a-thon. It's kind of redundant that I have this, but at the same time, who cares? It's a book, it's a diverse book. I haven't heard too many things about this book, but what I have heard about it, I've heard that it's really good. The synopsis says, when Jack meets Kate at a party, he knows he's falling hard. It is almost happily ever after, until 6 months later Kate dies, and this love story should end there. But Kate's death sends Jack back in time to the moment they first met, giving him the chance to try to save her this time. Oh wait, what? I didn't know there was some sort of like time travel aspect to this. Oh, okay. When a choice he makes turns deadly for someone else, Jack has to work out what he's willing to do and let go to save the people he loves. We can see from the cover the main characters, it's not properly focusing, but the main characters are people of colour. I don't know specifically their identity. It sounds cool, it's a cute romance with a bit of kind of time travel aspect to it. I think that's what the back is telling me. If it's not, it's a bit misleading. Super excited to hopefully at some point get around to it. Obviously because I'm not reading the Contemporary-a-thon, I'll get around to it some point in my life. And the second book that I bought is Letters to the Lost by Bridget Kemmerer. I have bought this and I'm going to be reading this next month because I'm taking part in the Bridget Kemmerer read along hosted by Jaden over on the Lit Chick. I will link her channel down in the description below, and I also link down below the Twitter page for the read along. She just said that she was doing it and I was like, why not? Let's do it. I'm excited to read literally a whole body of work by an author that I've never read before, and she absolutely loves Bridget Kemmerer, so I kind of feel like I've got to trust her and I'll hopefully love this. Bridget Kemmerer is also the author of A Curse So Dark and Lonely, which came out this year, I think, and everybody, like loads of people have been going on about it and loving it, and the sequel comes out at the beginning of next year, so we're reading all of her books now, so then in time for the sequel to come out next year. Super excited to read this because it just sounds really cool, and I'm going to read you the description on the back because I don't know too much about it to probably give you a proper synopsis. Juliet Young has always written letters to her mother. Even after her mother's death, she leaves letters at her grave. It's the only thing that helps Juliet cope. Declan Murphy is the kind of tough guy you wouldn't want to cross, but while on community service doing landscaping at the local cemetery, he is haunted by ghosts of his own past. When Declan finds a letter left beside a grave, he can't resist writing back. Soon he's sharing his pain with a perfect stranger, except they're not strangers, and when real life interferes with their secret life of letters, Juliet and Declan discover truths that might tear them apart. So I'm getting Letters to Juliet kind of vibes, you know, that film that like everybody watched back in the day. I haven't seen that film since like forever. I'm getting vibes, like that vibes, you know, like someone's writing letters to somebody who won't really receive them, you know, they start writing back, start developing a relationship, and stuff goes on from there. But this sounds really good. I'm really excited to read it and really excited to take part in this read along, and again, if you want to take part in it, all the details are in the description below, or all the links are in the description below. Super excited to have them both. I know I've still got other book mail coming. I've ordered 9 other books. Don't judge me, it's for uni, it's required reading, I need them. As you saw at the beginning, I was listening to Clockwork Angel on audiobook. Oh, I'm rereading it in a sense because obviously I read it a few years ago. I started using my library's audiobook system or like service and stuff, so I think I'm going to use that to kind of like reread books. So I'm rereading Clockwork Angel at the moment. Today, as I said, I just got back from the gym. I need to make lunch soon, and I need to edit Thursday's video, which obviously you will be up by the time you see this vlog. Other than that, don't have much going on. As usual, what's new here? I will catch you guys later. New hair, who dis? Hello everybody, it is Wednesday. My hair is different. I went back to all blonde again. That's really all that happened, and obviously I cut it a bit. But it's gonna take some getting used to, just for me personally, because I haven't been this blonde, or blonde especially in the roots, for like a while now. I'm literally just filming, not because I have much updates apart from that I've got like 100 pages of both Shatter Me and The Diary of a Young Girl left to read, so I will definitely probably be getting that all read by Saturday or by the end of Saturday. One thing that I forgot to tell you yesterday is that I did finish Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig. I finished that Monday evening and I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely adored that book. If you really need a mental health book to read, I definitely recommend that book, as well as Notes on a Nervous Planet. Even though I haven't read it, I just know I should recommend that one as well. As I said before in my other vlogs, trigger warning for that book for suicide, depression, anxiety. It is very hard in points, so if you're going through a hard time right now, I don't know if it's the best book, but it's still such an amazing book. Highly recommend it. I have book mail again. I told you yesterday that I obviously have a lot more books coming. It's only one out of 9, so I'm going to be getting a lot more packages. This could be the week of book mail opening. This is going to be the title of the video, but I'm going to open this now. Don't know which book it is. I know it's one of the books for my course. I've looked at the author's name and I still don't know which one it is. So I have here Ash by Melinda Lowe. I have no clue what this book is about. I have never heard of this book before, but apparently I need it for my course, and it's very shiny, so it's kind of creating a reflection down here. If anybody knows this book and has read this book or knows anything about this book, please let me know, because I have no clue what it is. But it says on the back, with her parents both gone, Ash finds herself a servant in the house of her ruthless stepmother. Oh, it could be Cinderella. And there seems no hope of finding happiness again. So it might be a Cinderella retelling? But Ash is unaware of her mother's legacy and that it will lead her to a magical place. A place where love, identity and belonging are all waiting. So it's obviously some sort of Cinderella retelling. That's literally all I think I can guess from this book. Don't know if it's good or not, but I will be reading this probably in the next few months, so stay tuned. But I'm going to leave this here and I will see you guys later. Hello everybody and welcome to Thursday. I feel like this whole vlog is just gonna be me sitting here doing the exact same thing, because I think I'm just gonna title this vlog book mail, and more book mail, because that is the only thing that has seemed to be going on in this vlog this week. Most of it is for me. One of it is for my mum, so I'll probably open that one as well because I did that last week. I don't know how many books are here because there could be more than one book in each of these things. There's 5 different packages, but there could be more than one book in each thing. I'm just going to open them and we'll see what's inside. Then at least that will let me know how many more I expect to come, or if I am expecting any more. Without further ado, let's get into the book mail. Obviously you saw at the beginning of this clip I was listening to The Wanted, Show Me Love. I seriously still love that song so much, and I'm so mad that you all slept on The Wanted and let them break up, because that song proves they were amazing. This is another Clive Cussler book that my mum likes. It's called The Golden Buddha. This is for my mum. It's she thick, but the writing's actually not that small, so but she thick. No clue what this book is about, but it doesn't matter because I'm not reading it. Here you go, mum, even though you paid for it. Surprise. I hope you enjoy it. The next one is for me. I just saw who it's by and I'm really excited for this one. This is The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. I am super excited to read this because I love the TV show so much. I watched it must have been at the end of 2017. I really liked it. I feel like I didn't like it as much as everybody else. You know, when it came out, everyone was hyping about it and going on and on about it. And I still really like it, but I think I enjoy it now since kind of watching more of it. And also for one of my modules last year, it was a horror module, and for one of the weeks we looked at like haunted houses and we looked at The Haunting of Hill House. I really do love that show. Super excited for the second season because it's kind of doing like an anthology thing, so that's super exciting. I love anthology sort of kind of TV shows. But I'm super excited to kind of read the book, see how it is compared to the TV show. I have heard from obviously what my lecturer said when we were studying it for my horror module, that it is different from the TV show. Now we move on to this mess. I'm gonna go for the big one first because this one seems thick. Feels like there's 3 books in here. First book that we have here is Let the Right One In by John. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that. John Ajavedi. I'm not going to bother to pronounce it. It's like John Ajavedi Lindqvist. That was pronounced completely wrong. Seems like a horror because of the sad faces of these people. Is that Chloe Moretz? And that looks like, oh, what's his name? He is in X-Men. So we're going for a paranormal horror vibe here. The next one are a few classics because they obviously want to get us classics, and these are really cute, like the Penguin Popular Classics editions. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Again, I've never read this. It's one of those classics that I feel like I have to read, but I'm not a classics person. It's Frankenstein. What else do I say about Frankenstein? Because we all know Frankenstein. And the other classic is Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I know a lot of people on BookTube who do like classics love this book. I've never read it. I don't even know what it's about. It was one of those books I feel like everyone in America might have studied for English or in school, but we never studied it in my school, or I don't really know many people who studied it in the UK. I know there's a guy called Heathcliff in it, and whenever I hear Heathcliff, I just think of Heath Ledger, which makes me sad. Now on to the next one. So the first one, these are Diddy. These are very Diddy. The first one is very Diddy. The Birds by Daphne du Maurier. I know what this is about because I've seen the film. I studied the Hitchcock film in second year, and I also watched the film when I was younger. I'm also really intrigued to see how it compares. And the other one is The Wonderful Wizard of Oz by Frank Baum. Fun fact, I found out a couple of years ago. So you know Wicked, you know the amazing musical Wicked. They named Elphaba after L. Frank Baum because L, F, B. You just learned something new there, kids. If you didn't know that, you just learned something new. We all know what this book is about. I think I might have tried to read it when I was younger. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Also, I think it'll be really interesting and fun to read it because I love The Wizard of Oz. And now for the last one. Again, I have no clue what's in here. It's a graphic novel! Oh, yes. Bless the gods above. This is gonna be so fun to read. Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi. She a graphic novel. So we love that because it's going to be really quick and easy to read. And also this is beautiful. Like, I like the size of it. It's obviously most graphic novels and stuff are bigger. Like, I know that from Heartstopper. I really like this cover. I just love the colours. It's about the author growing up in Iran during and after the Islamic Revolution. So that's really interesting. I didn't actually know that that's what it was about. I heard Persepolis and I thought it was like some sort of Greek mythology thing. I don't know why I thought that. That will be really interesting to read. I'm really excited for this actually now, and this is beautiful. These are all the books that I have now got, and these all for uni. Obviously I've got one more upstairs. I've got one more to come, and I genuinely cannot remember which one it is. I do remember what the other one is actually, but I will keep that a little surprise for you lot. Oh my god, there's a spider down there. Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up quickly, otherwise I might have a heart attack. My heart is literally racing. I'm gonna end this here. I'll see you guys later. That's if I'm not dead from being killed by a spider. Hello everybody, sorry for this god awful lighting. It just so happens that whenever I film not with natural lighting and film with my, you know, my main lights on, that this is the colour that comes up, even though this is not what my room obviously looks like. My room looks normal. But I am just checking in to say that I have finished Shatter Me. I just literally just started filming the moment I finished reading it, and I haven't actually decided what rating I'm giving it. I think I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. At the beginning, I wasn't really liking it. I just found it very cliche and very hard to get into. As the book went on, I definitely enjoyed it more. I just put my phone torch on to kind of help this situation out, so hopefully the lighting is better. Try and talk about it without spoiling it. You know, once the kind of location starts moving, that's the only way I can feel like I can say it, that's when I feel like it started getting a bit better. However, once that started happening, it became even more dystopian, YA, dystopian, futuristic, cliche. It didn't mean I didn't like it, it was just very much like I've read this before. I don't know if it's just me having read loads of dystopians and just feeling like I know a lot of stuff about dystopian books. I feel like I don't trust anybody. I'm reading what's happening and we're introduced into more characters that, you know, apparently can help our main character, and apparently our main character can trust. In the back of my head, like, you can't trust anybody. That is literally, that's always going through my head, like, oh, I feel like it's too easy to be able to trust these people. Like, I've read too many of these dystopian YAs that I just feel like you just shouldn't trust anybody, and that's just my mindset. So I feel like that hinders it, because I feel like I just don't like anybody. And that's one thing I found throughout the majority of the book, is it's not like I hate everybody, it's just I don't love any character. I feel like I'm not rooting for any character. I feel like I'm always like that. I'm very cynical when it comes to characters, definitely in books. It's very hard for me to definitely like a character. I think especially in fantasy or like dystopia. I still enjoy this, and I think I will still continue on the series. I think what I'm going to do is buy the bind up of the kind of middle story between 1 and 2 and 2 and 3, so then I can read the 1.5, I'm just going to call it 1.5 book, then hopefully maybe read 2, and then I'll have 2.5 to read if I want to. If I want to reread the series, I want to get the full experience. One more book done for my newts. I have only one book left, and that is Diary of a Young Girl, and I've got, how much of this have I got left? About 70 pages of this left, so maybe I might finish this tomorrow, or I might have to read majority of what I've got left tomorrow and then finish it a bit more on Saturday morning or something like that. But I'll definitely 100% get this done by Saturday, which is the end of the newts. So I would have done everything I need to read for the newts, which is awesome. I am going to end this here, and I'm probably just going to watch a few booktube videos and then probably watch Merlin, because I'm Merlin trash at the moment. And if you haven't watched Merlin, I'm in that mood right now where I'm completely and utterly in love with Merlin, as I have been ever since it first aired. Like, I watched that show since the first episode aired back in 2018. Not 2018, 2008. I'm in that mood right now where I utterly am in love with that show and want to do nothing but watch that show, and I'm very passionate about that show. I'm so mad at it being cancelled and for people sleeping on it and people just not understanding how great Merlin is. But I will leave this here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hello everybody, it is Friday. I'm gonna make this a really quick update just because I just not really feel like filming right now, but I am filming because we got more book mail. This is this whole vlog really, isn't it? If you like book mail unboxings or openings, this is the vlog for you. But I'm just going to quickly open this, and it is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. I haven't watched the TV show because I was wanting to read the book before that, but I just kind of knew that it would be a while till I would read the book, so I just haven't got around to watching the TV show. But now I have the book, I can read it. Very intrigued, because I kind of know what this book is about, but also not. I don't really want to know too much, but I'm really intrigued to see what it's going to be like, because I've heard it's quite disturbing or messed up. But other than that, I'm going to end this here because I'm just kind of in a low mood. So I kind of just want to get on with stuff, so later on I can just chill. Don't know when I'll next see you, but I will see you later. Hello everybody, it is Saturday, and I'm sorry, or I apologise for not filming sooner. It's like 5:30 right now, so it's a bit late in the day. But I just filmed my August/newts wrap up, so I was waiting to like film an update for this vlog after I filmed that, so I literally just finished filming it. And I had a bit of a busy day because this morning me, my mum and my dad had a little family outing to the opticians. Found out that I don't actually need to wear glasses. I was originally, not all the time, like a few years ago, I got my eyes tested because I was getting headaches when I was like watching stuff or I was like looking at a screen. So I did got my eyes tested and they said I needed glasses for concentration. The guy then was like, yeah, I don't think you need glasses. But while I was at the opticians and like, you know, waiting for my appointment, I finished Diary of a Young Girl, so did it, completed my newts. I'm not going to talk too much in depth about this because I literally just talked in depth about it in my wrap up, which I'll link down below for you guys to check out. Actually no, I can't because I'm not posting it yet, which will be posted later. The video's going out on Thursday, so no, I can't link it. What an idiot. Gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it, and then once I said in my wrap up, feels weird saying that because of what happens, what the book is about. I don't have too much else to say because nothing much has happened. I am going out in like an hour because it's my friend's birthday today. I'm gonna send her a little video to show her that I'm like, hi Leia, I'm currently shouting you out in my vlog. It's up there. So yeah, I will link Leia in the description. I don't know if I'll link probably her Instagram. But this is, yeah, look Leia, I'm filming and you know, you're going to be in the vlog. So no other update apart from that. Probably going to start reading Heartstopper tomorrow. One readathon finished today, so I've got another one starting tomorrow. I will probably catch you guys tomorrow if I don't end up vlogging or filming clips tonight. I'll catch you later. Hello everybody, it is Sunday and I'm just here to wrap up this vlog. I'm sorry that like not much has really happened this week apart from book mail. I'm just going to wrap up all the stuff that I've kind of read for the majority of the week. I'm not going to talk in too depth about most of the books because I talked a lot about them in my August wrap up, and I'm really sorry about the construction noises right now, but I'm trying to get this done. So I'm just going to kind of give a short, small wrap up rating sort of stuff for these books. So I read 153 pages and finished Shatter Me. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I liked it, didn't really love it, didn't really like it as much as I wanted to or as much as some people do, but I still enjoyed it and I do want to continue on with the series. I think because it's quite YA cliche, that's probably why I didn't like it as much, but I do still want to continue with the series to see where it goes, to see if it gets better. I also read 54 pages of Reasons to Stay Alive by Matt Haig. I've talked about this book a lot throughout this month because I've been reading it slowly throughout the month. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars and I really enjoyed this book, and it was really helpful and just a really important read for me. I do recommend it if you think you can handle some really tough subjects about surrounding depression, anxiety and suicide, but I did have to read it slowly because at points it was just going to be a little bit too much for me. And I definitely recommend Matt Haig as just an author in general because I just want to read all of his books now. I also read 158 pages of The Diary of a Young Girl by Anne Frank, and once again gave this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it, and it was just a really bittersweet novel to read. It sounds weird, I've said this before, but it just sounds really weird saying that I enjoyed this book because, you know, we all know what this book is about, but I really did enjoy it and I think it's a really important read that everybody should at least attempt at reading or should read. And it has also kind of pushed me to read more both fiction and non-fiction books about this kind of time period because I've always been interested in this time period and this specific event, but I just haven't read that many books about it yet. I do have a couple of books on my TBR, or my physical TBR, that kind of do surround this event and the subject, so I will hopefully read those at some point, but I just kind of want to read more books around this because I did enjoy this one and I just want to read more books about, you know, this time period and stuff. Those are all the books that I finished off this week for the Newts. I completed my Newts. I'm very proud of myself for that. So today's the 1st of September, so I started a new readathon today, and that is the book Stanathon. I have a TBR video for that, so I'll leave that linked in the description below for you guys to check out. But I started my first book for that today, and I will read some more later today, but I just want to get this done because of lighting and time and whatever. So far I have read 45 pages of Heartstopper by Alice Oseman. This is volume 1. I'm talking really fast at the moment and I apologise. I'm 45 pages in and I'm already in love with this book. I can already tell this is going to be like a 5-star. It is so cute. I've already kind of laughed and smiled and felt really warm and fluffy inside. I'm super excited to continue reading this throughout the next couple of days. I want to kind of just binge it all in one go or like in a couple of goes, but I also want to savour this because it's just so cute and so fluffy. I hopefully will read some of The Devouring Grey later on today. I want to get some of that read because that's another book that I'm reading for the book Stanathon. This week, as I said, has literally just consisted of book mail and book mail and book mail. I went out early today and I went to Waterstones and I was really tempted to buy a book, but what stopped me was, do I really need to? Because I have literally bought so many books this week, or received so many books this week. It doesn't feel like I have because those books are for uni and technically aren't my like pleasure reading, but at the same time I will be reading those books over the next few months. I won't buy any books because I have bought a lot of books this week. It is now September. Don't like that, but at least now we can start saying it's spooky season, which is great because it's more of an excuse for me to watch all the stuff and read all the spooky stuff. I've always said that I'm a fan of Halloween, and I'm a fan of Halloween in the sense that it's spooky. We can watch all the spooky and creepy stuff and all that, but I don't actually like the day of Halloween because I feel like there's so many, people my age at university, I feel like there's so many expectations because you're going to parties, you're doing this, this and this, and I have so many expectations around it that it gets me really stressed because I'm like, oh, I have to have a perfect costume, but I don't have the money, I don't have the creativity to do that. So I don't actually like the the day of Halloween if I have to be high maintenance for it. If I'm literally just going to be sitting at home with friends and watch spooky stuff, that's fine. I like that. I like the vibe and the season of Halloween, because all year round I want to do all the spooky stuff because I love horror and stuff, so it's just an excuse to be more spooky. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. That is it for now, and I will catch you guys in my next video / vlog, whatever video you watch next.